Welcome to New York YouTube Bloods. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, go over to New York YouTube Bloods other channels. We got the YouTube Bloods and also the YouTube Crips. Now, this is on the Mac Baller leader, Lario. He's the founder of the Mac Baller Brim Bloods, which started in Clinton Correctional Facility on July 7th of 2003. So here's the story with Lario. Incarcerated individual Calderon L. 17A3002 was assaulted on 7/17 of 2022 by multiple inmates. While was waiting to be processed through the metal detectors, he was approached from behind and assaulted with a cut-and-type instrument and cut in the face by a known blood member. Information received through an ongoing investigation have revealed the 5 points had multiple incidents involving the Mac Baller Bloods and other members of the NYBVA, New York Brim Blood Army. In the recent days, there has been multiple incidents where members of the NYBVA and unauthorized gangs have attacked multiple known members of the Mac Ballers. Information received is of a suspicious nature and indicates that the threat towards Calderon imminent and ongoing investigation due to an active involvement with the unauthorized gang known as the Mac Baller Brims. Calderon has refused to sign into protective custody. Therefore, a recommendation for involuntary protective custody is warranted to maintain Calderon's safety and the safety and the security of the facility and all involved. Larry Calderon, aka Lario, also went by the name Sincere in the late 90s when he was one of the first members of the 5'9 Brims and also held a very high position in the 5'9 Brims in the early 90s. In recent years, the Mac Ballers have been kicked out of the NYBBA, the New York Brim Blood Army. And a letter from Deadeye, Far Rockaway, he had put out a memo saying, "No longer immaculate. To my brothers and sisters of the Army, we face a poison that shivers amongst us, called us brothers. The poisons became the first hood to initiate brother and brother beef within the family. Without any form of invite to a table, as brothers should handle any disagreement, the poison had its first hood tied to try to separate the Army and call itself MBF, slogan and effects to start their own nation. And since the Mac Baller Brims was kicked out of the Brim Nation, they've been having trouble in prison ever since. And this is why Lario was cut." 22-year-old Brandon Martinez cut the leader of the Mac Baller Bloods, Lario, in the face. On an above date and approximate time, while searching area B1 gallery for the evening rec run, eyewitness inmate Martinez, 22B 1626 B138, make a slashing type motion to the face of inmate Calderon, 17A3002. Now, Brandon Martinez is a 22-year-old that's from the Bronx, New York, and he was locked up on April 7th of 2021. Police have made an arrest in the straight bullet shooting of a 44-year-old tourist in Midtown Manhattan. The victim was walking to the back of his hotel when he was shot. Two men arguing nearby, and one of them pulled a gun on the other, fired, missing his intended target but hitting the victim. It happened at 2 a.m. Wednesday on 38th Street and 8th Avenue. Police arrested Brandon Martinez, and he faced the charges of assault, criminal use of a firearm, and reckless endangerment, and he was sentenced to 12 years in New York State Prison. Not sure what exactly set he's a part of, but most likely he's a part of the NYBBA, the New York Brim Blood Army. And here goes the video article of him getting arrested shooting a tourist in Midtown Manhattan.
Tourist was hit early this morning by a stray bullet in Midtown. 21-year-old Branovan Martinez is charged with assault, criminal use of a firearm, and reckless endangerment. Sources say the suspect opened fire during an argument with another person on 38th Street and 8th Avenue. Martinez allegedly missed his target, and the bullet struck a 44-year-old man from Kansas in the right shoulder. The victim is now in state.
Martinez was caught for the attack and was sent to Upstate Correctional Facility, which is the SHU 200 box. Born on October 23rd of 1999. Christian Fernandez of Schenectady, New York, and Daryl Bradshaw of Westchester and Ithaca, New York, both was the safety for Branovan Martinez, the one who cut Lario. So the safety are two people that wait till after the person get cut and start attacking the person, so the shooter or the stabber could get away. Now here's where the story take a funny twist. Christian Fernandez was once a Mac Baller Brim. And here goes evidence. Here goes Facebook photos of Christian Fernandez throwing up the Mac Baller Brim sign. More of Christian Fernandez Facebook photos of him wearing clothing that say Mac Baller Brim on the back of the sweater. Christian Fernandez go by the name of K Baller. Most likely what happened was Christian Fernandez probably went upstate New York and was pressured to switch his set, and he probably switched into another brim set. And when Lario came in, he probably was first on the line to take a deal, or he will become a deal. And a deal in New York State Prison is when somebody eats you and cuts your face. And you will have trouble in other facilities because they will send word throughout the facilities. So most likely Christian Fernandez switched his set and he was on front line to take the plate of Lario. Here are photos of Christian Fernandez getting arrested in 2019. According to the news report, it says Christian Fernandez, 22, was charged with 2 counts of felony criminal possession of a weapon and felony with reckless endangerment. Police said on the morning of July 1st, Fernandez fired several shots outside a home on Victory Avenue and Catherine Street in the neighborhood of Schenectady. It said Fernandez fired shots and refused to come out the home for several hours before a department tactical team stormed and converted the mansion near the intersection of Union and Waverly Place. The team said they locked up Fernandez. He was hiding in the attic. Fernandez, aka K Baller, was sentenced to 10 years in New York State Prison. After Lario was cut by the first individual, it said he then swayed up and started throwing closed fist punches to the face and torso area of Fernandez, aka K Baller, the ex-Mac Baller blood member. Now, the third individual that's involved that was playing the safety position was Daryl Bradshaw. Daryl Bradshaw is currently serving time in prison. According to the news article, it say police in Ithaca, New York say they found a man who robbed a woman on her way to church Easter morning. Daryl Bradshaw is charged with third-degree robbery and petty larceny. Police said 8 a.m. Sunday, the 71-year-old victim was walking to church near West Gannett Street when she was pushed to the ground. Her purse and other meaningful things and set of rosary beads was stolen. Officers worked through leads and zeroed in 150 West Village Place apartments, where police said a search of Bradshaw dwelling uncovered the stolen items, including the rosary beads. Daryl Bradshaw was released of those charges and got arrested again on burglary in the second degree in Westchester County, New York. Lario was fighting Bradshaw and Fernandez at the same time. It say Bradshaw 22B 1952 B122B inmate Calderon ordered to get on a wall but refused and swallowed an object. Calderon was given another direct order to get on the wall and stop fighting. At the same time, Calderon got on the wall. 45-year-old Lario, the Mac Baller leader, have been blood for many years. And so it seems like the other individuals in the NYBBA sent some young guys to come try to attack him, which they successfully cut him. But Lario, he fought back, and he stood on his business. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure y'all check out the YouTube Bloods and YouTube Crips. Thanks for watching.